Okay, so today we're doing area of a circle in a sector. A sector is just a portion of a circle. You found the arc length of a sector on Monday. This is just a portion of a circle. So does anyone know, you should know, but I'm going to check, the area of a circle, the equation? Anybody want to show me how smart they are today?
No. That's all messing up.
Pi r squared.
It's pi r squared.
Thanks.
I actually didn't know that.
Okay, this is one. Remember, on the test, I will not give you area of a rectangle, triangle, or circle. And I won't give you the circumference of a circle. Those are ones you have to know.
Do we get notes?
Nope. I give you the formulas. I give you the formulas, but you don't get notes. Okay? You have to know area of a triangle, rectangle, circle, and the circumference of a circle. Those are what are expected of you to know on standardized tests. Okay? So I'm not going to give you those.
R.I.P. my grade.
Okay. So I need the area of this circle. Hopefully you can read it's r equals 5, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what's the area then?
25 pi.
25 pi. So area equals 25 pi, and then we'll put units squared. And of course, you can put that in a calculator and find approximate, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I am missing a calculator, so unless they come back by Friday, guess what you won't have on your test? Calculators, because they're going to get put away. Somebody walked off with one.
Why?
I don't know. Okay, so the next one, what's different about the next one?
It has the diameter.
Has the diameter, so I have to find the radius. What is the radius? 8. So the area is what?
64 pi.
So 64 pi units squared. Are we going too fast?
No.
Okay. So that's the area of a circle. That's all I got for that. The rest of it's going to be area of a sector. Now, when we did this before, when we did the arc length on Monday, it was a fraction of the circumference of the whole circle, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think this is now? A fraction of the what? Area of the whole circle. So a area of a sector equals theta over 360 times the area of the circle, which is?
60.
No, what's the area of a circle? What's the area? Pi r squared. So I'm also going to write it like this just so you see it. Theta times pi r squared all over 360. Could I write it like that as well?
Yes.
Yes. I will give you this formula. If you know enough, can you see the area right there?
Yes.
Yeah. So this formula I will give you. Pretty straightforward, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So area of this particular circle, what's theta?
60.
60 over 360 times 64 because 8 squared times pi. Well, I can reduce a 0 and a 0, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or 10 and 10. Let me be proper about it. 6 goes into 36 how many times? 6. So 1 times 64 is... Oh, wait. I got 64 and 6. What can I do with that?
36.
By what?
6.
Nope.
2.
2. So I get 3 and 32. Okay, so 1 times 32 is 32, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I get 32 pi over 3 units squared. Oh. I'm going to keep pushing you guys on reducing before you multiply. It makes it much easier, doesn't it? Because if I took 60 times 64, then had to reduce it by 360, would that be hard to do?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so on the next one, it says find the area of the big and small sector. Wait a second. The big and small sector?
Wait a second.
I see the small one.
The big one's the rest of it.
The big one is the rest of the circle, isn't it?
Yes.
So if the small angle's 45, what's the big angle?
360 minus
360 minus 45, which is 315.
Yeah.
Because the whole circle is 360, right? So we're going to write small and large. And we're going to do both. So area equals, we're on the small one, what?
Theta over 360.
What's theta?
45.
45 times, over 360 times what?
Pi r squared.
Pi r squared, so times pi and 36. And I'm going to reduce, well, 36 goes into 360 10 times. Does 45 and 10 reduce?
Yes.
Yes, but 5.
Could I just make it 4.5 though? If I divided 45 by 10, wouldn't that just be 4.5?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it? So we're just going to put area equals, we could put it 9 pi over 2, but that's the same as what? 4.5 pi, and we got some units, don't we? Yards squared. So either one is fine. And they're still an exact answer, aren't they? Because did I round at all?
Yes.
Did I round?
No.
I didn't round. So it's still an exact answer. Okay, so the big one. What's it going to be? 315 over 360 and 36 pi. So I get 10 again, don't I?
Yes.
And if I divide 315 by 10, I get what? 31.5. So I get 31.5 pi yards squared. Or if I reduce that, I think I get 5 is 2 is 63 pi over 2. I was going to put the square down at the bottom. Too bad? Is it too bad?
No.
Okay, next one I want you to try on your own. Now, where's the angle at?
On the outside of it?
On the outside. So this 80 goes where?
Like in the shade area?
In the shaded area. Cooper, try the problem. Brian, are you working on the problem?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure it out.
Shay, how'd yours go? Did you get the right answer? Did you get the right answers? Okay. Sam, you get the right answers?
Yeah, I didn't put the labels.
Oh. Henry, how'd you do?
Yeah. I got the problems down, but I can't reduce them. I don't know what to do.
You know, I'm just confused.
I don't know how you do that.
Okay, so you have 80 pi times 16 over 360. You got that? Okay. I took a 0 and a 0. So 10. Okay. And then I have 8 and 36. 4 goes into both of those, right? So I get 2 and 9. So 2 times 16 is 32. So I now have 32 pi over 9.
You said 10 and 10. 0 and 0 is 10.
Mm-hmm. If you take out the zeros, you're dividing by 10. Technically. If you take out 2 zeros, you're dividing by 100. So see if you can reduce the other one now, Henry.
I was trying to reduce to 16 like you were doing up here. But is that only if you can go in and do it perfectly?
No, you can do that. You can do it that way.
And then how would I finish it? Because I
Okay, so
confused myself.
if you did 16 and 36, so I would do...
I went by 2.
Oh, you went by 2. You're
It's
going to
really
make that
right,
bad.
isn't it?
Yeah, so you got 180, and then you got 8. Well, then you go again. So then you want... Okay, so you did the 0 and 0, so you have 18. So now I can take a 2. So I get 4 and 9.
Okay, yeah.
So 4 times 8 is 32 over 9. So you still get the same thing. You just got to keep going. You just took longer to do it.
So confused. So, do we not have to divide? Like, I was thinking like we had to divide the thing by the same thing.
You do.
Wait, then how did you divide that one by 30 and by 2 and get 9?
Because I divided this by 2 and this by 2.
Yeah, if you divide 18.
18 times divided by 2 is 9.
Wait, hold on. I'm confused because I took the. Okay, so I divided 360.
Mm-hmm.
I got
And 180 and 8.
And then you took out the 0 and 0.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and you got 18.
And 8.
And you divided by 2, which is 4 over 9. And 4 times 8. So then I will take out the 2 zeros, divide by 2, 14.
Okay, so well, I took out the 2 zeros and divided by 4. Because didn't 4 go into 28 and 36?
Well, I guess by 7.
Yeah. So you get 7 and 9.
Right.
And then 7 times 16 is 112.
How about a 7 and 16?
Well, 6 times 7 is 42. And 7 plus 4 is 11. So
Yeah.
112.
Okay, can I come in after school and can you help me out some more?
Yep.
And can you set my pre-makeup stuff? I wrote down everything.
Oh, yeah. As soon as we're done. We have one more. Or we have one. Okay. How'd it go? Yes, Henry.
I didn't get 7 and 9 to go in both.
Okay. 0 and 0 reduce. Okay. 4 goes into 28 and 36. So 4 goes into 28 7 times, and 4 goes into 36 9 times. So you get 7 and 9.
7 times 4 is 28.
Yes.
Oh.
And then I take 7 times 16, which is 112. Okay. So the next one, what's different about this one?
You gotta find the radius.
I got to find the radius. And I have the area of the sector, not the circle. Okay, and this should be inches squared. Add your square inches on that. Okay, so we need to go to the formula for area of a sector. So it was A equaled 360, not 360, theta, correct? I'm trying to work ahead of my theta times pi r squared all over what?
360.
360. So I'm solving for what? What am I looking for? R. So how do I do that? I multiply by the reciprocal over, right? So I get r squared equals 360a divided by theta pi.
Yes.
Okay. I still don't have just r. I have r squared.
You gotta square it.
I have to not square it.
Square root.
Take the square root of both sides. So we know r equals the square root of 360a over theta pi. Do you see how moving that formula around before we stick numbers in it would be helpful? Yes? So now can I use this anytime I need to on this piece of paper?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But on the test, you're going to have to do that on your own. But it wasn't overly complicated, was it?
No.
3 steps. So now I just plug in. So r equals the square root of 360 times the area. What's the area?
254.5.
Divided by theta
120.
pi.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 0 and 0 reduced by dividing by 10, yes?
Yes.
And 12 and 36?
Let's divide by 12.
12. So I get 1 and
3.
3. So r equals the square root of 3 times 254.5 divided by pi. And you would put that in your calculator all at one time. So the square root of parenthesis 3 times 2.45 divided by pi. So r is approximately, now how do I know how many decimal places to put down? How many did they give you?
1.
1. So how many should I give?
1.
1. So I get what?
15.6.
You guys okay with 15.6?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I got. And do I got a unit? Yes. Inches? So was it that bad?
And then it won't be units.
No, because you
It won't
took
be
the
inches
square root.
Because you're to square root.
Yep.
Go back up to the second example. I didn't get the bottom half.
Okay, so we struggled with compound figures a little bit yesterday, correct?
Yes,
Yeah.
I did.
That's saying it mildly.
What are compound figures?
That like them 3 circles.
Oh, they weren't
When we
They weren't
couldn't
here.
figure out what-
it was bad.
when we couldn't figure out what 3
You're gonna
circles
love
was.
it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
definitely had trouble on it.
They had 3/3 and couldn't tell me.
Though.
Yes, I did.
Did you say out
Yes.
loud 3/3?
Yes.
Yeah, she did.
There
like
was a
multiple
third
times.
of 3 of the circles.
Yes.
How many?
She did multiple times.
Okay. So we're not there yet. Okay. So find the area of T. Okay.
Yes.
Well, that's T. Circle T. So I need the whole area.
Okay, circle 2.
Okay. So what's the area formula for a circle?
A. No.
A equals what?
Too many formulas.
Beta 360.
No.
Beta
Pi r squared. Thank you.
Over
Instead of
360.
formulas.
No.
Okay.
Never gonna
Yes.
remember all these.
You don't need to remember all of them. You only need to remember circle, triangle, rectangle, right?
So which ones are okay? No.
Okay. So I need what? Somebody's shaking their foot. Can you please stop? Okay. The only stop. I just asked to stop. I'm missing what?
Radius.
The radius. Do I have the radius?
No,
No. Okay, so what'd they give me?
the area of the sector
They gave me the area of the sector.
and the
I think
beta.
from upstairs.
Stop. Okay, if they gave me the area of the sector, can I find the radius of the circle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we just do it?
Yeah.
Yes. So it was again radius equaled the square root of 360a over theta pi. Am I right?
Yes.
Sam, am I right?
I think it's just pi. Oh, I mean, if you're doing the square root, it should just be pi.
No. Should be theta.
Well, you're not trusting this in this.
Yeah, we had theta pi right there.
Yeah.
The beta just canceled out.
I want to make sure.
Cancel that one.
Okay. Okay. So now, can I find the radius and plug it into the area formula then?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so R equals the square root of 360 times what?
6.28.
6.28 divided by
45.
45 pi. 45 goes into 368 times, guys, just so you know.
That's a fun fact.
So square root of 8 times 6.28 divided by pi. Tell me what you guys get. No.
Yeah, I think
Can I use one of your calculators?
Mm-hmm. You should get approximately 4.00.
I did it right, but.
So you have the square root of 8 times 6.28 divided by pi, which is approximately 4, correct?
Yeah.
Because someone is shaking the floor, which is shaking the camera, which is
That's how that.
someone is jiggling the floor.
Wait,
And,
so 45 goes into 360 times you're saying?
yes. Okay, on your test, guys, I will be looking for the reduced what you put in your calculator. So, okay, anybody back me up with 4? Do you have 4? 3.998
8, 9, 8,
No, I probably put the calculator wrong.
should be like that.
Zero this time as well. Maybe I missed something.
I have it on the screen how it should look.
I got the same thing as you.
Well, I put parentheses around the pi. Would that mess it up?
No, but you should have,
I got 3.99898.
that's what you should have.
957.
Maybe
Like
I'm not
that.
doing it there.
Okay, this right here, your calculator puts parentheses, so you only took the square root of this first part. So you have to put double.
Parentheses. Okay. Okay.
Okay, we're good with 4? Okay, now what do we do with 4?
What?
Use it as a radius.
Use it as the radius. So what is the area of T?
16 pi.
16 pi units squared.
Wait, what? Where'd you get 16 by?
Well, area is pi r squared.
Yes.
R is 4.
Oh, never mind. I got it.
Okay, 2 more examples. And I'm not going to tell you how to do them. You guys are going to tell me how to do them.
I will tell you how to do it.
Okay. I want the area of the shaded region.
Find the area.
Okay, so.
Set up your equation.
Yep, so what is our plan?
A equals.
It's A equals pi r squared.
Yeah, we're going to be using A equals pi r squared, yes?
It's gonna be weird when I said.
I think that might be a circle.
Okay, there might be, how many circles?
There's 3.
3 circles.
I had to count it.
So do we got to number them?
Yes.
So like this is circle 4,
On to
5,
right. What was wrong?
and 6. I just named them 4, 5, and 6 because you have a 3 and a 2, and I don't want to confuse you with the 3 and the 2.
Yeah, Brad.
I just named them something. Dog, cat, and dog. Dog, cat, and hamster.
Brian by putting in
'Kay.
another number.
Okay. We need to think of a plan.
Okay. Find the area of the small one first.
Okay.
And why?
So then you can find the area of the big one. Oh no.
Is this a smaller one?
Because it'll add up to be the bigger
I don't
circle
know.
because it's inside of the circle. Big,
I think we should use the radiuses from the other circles.
Right?
Chicken fettuccine.
You're going to have to use the radiuses for the other circles.
Yes.
Like, how are we going to find the shaded part? Like,
Gotta find the areas of the unshaded part first.
and then do what with them?
Square root them. Do them backwards. Find the area.
Are you just
You guys are just throwing things out.
Ryan,
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
Shaylee, what?
Yeah, I didn't even know what we were supposed to do. I'm getting there.
Guys, there's 11 of you.
You add the 2 circles
You meant
to
like-
find the area of the
Oh,
bigger
no.
circle.
Okay.
Am I getting closer?
You do the
Okay, listen. Kyan has an idea.
I don't know.
Say it.
You add the two. Well, we don't know the.
Okay, we will find them. We'll get them. Just what is your plan? Say
add
it.
the two circles and then you subtract something.
Yeah, you
360.
find the 2 small circles and subtract it from the area of the what?
Big one.
The big one. So we just have to find.
Oh.
So we're going to take the area of 6 minus the area of 4 plus the area of.
Right, or do
5.
6.
I just named them 4, 5, 6.
Oh, you're gonna
Okay.
confuse me.
I just came. We wanted a plan. You shouldn't go into these problems without thinking it out.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
I said
So that's.
add the 2
Stop. You were just saying everything, Ryan, with no focus. That's why I kept saying why. Okay, so what do you want to find first? 6? Okay. So we need the radius of the big circle. How are we going to figure it out?
I didn't. Why did you add the two
Or
and I went to the
360.
small ones?
Because, like, this is 2 on this side.
Find the
So what
diameters
is
of the
this?
circles. 4.
2.
I guess.
And this is 3.
So that's
And so this is 3.
Four.
So the diameter is what?
and
10. So D equals 10. So what's R? 5. So the area of 6 is what?
6 or 10.
25 pi.
25 pi. Got to square it, Henry.
Oh, I do.
Okay? What's the area of 4?
9 pi.
9 pi. What's the area of 5?
4 pi.
4 pi. So 9 plus 4 is what?
13.
13.
Pi.
Yes, 13 pi. So 13 minus, 25 minus 13 is
12 units squared.
12 pi units squared. So, was it even that bad? No. You needed to see the shapes in it to figure out what you had to do, right? Hey, here's another one. Find the area of the shaded region. What do we have now?
A square inside of a circle.
A rectangle inside of a circle.
We also have a 90-degree angle.
We also have a 90-degree angle, which may come in handy. So our plan is to find what? Do what? We need this in here.
Area.
So we're going to find the area of what?
That's
The circle. So the area of the circle, and do what?
subtract it, or subtract the square from the.
So subtract the area of the rectangle. Now I'm just doing a rough, that's a plan, right? Area of circle minus area of rectangle. Right? Okay? What do you want to find first?
Don't you think like that's a 90-degree angle when you think the top one's a 90-degree angle?
Yeah, this will be one. They're all 90-degree angles. It's a rectangle.
You add them all up.
Well, what area do you want to find first? The rectangle, because it's easy, right? It's 5 times 12 is 60. So the area of the circle is going to be 2 pi r squared, yes? So we need to figure out r, don't we? But Henry keeps saying it's a right angle, it's a right angle, it's a right angle. You're right. It is a right angle. So we're using the fact that I have a right triangle that goes all the way across, I can find the what? The diameter, can't I? How do I find a piece of a right triangle? I use the what?
Pythagorean.
Pythagorean theorem. Anyone want to holler that out for me?
A squared plus B squared equals C squared.
A squared plus B squared equals C squared. And we're looking for C, right? And we're going to take, so C is going to equal the square root of A squared plus B squared. So 5 squared is 25 plus 12 squared.
144.
So you have the square root of 169, which we all should know. 13. Okay, so the diameter is 13. What is the radius? 6.5. Divided it by 2, right? Am I having to use prior knowledge to solve this problem? Yes. Okay, so now I have it. So I have, I don't know why I put a 2 here. Someone should have called me out on that one. 2 pi r is the circumference, isn't it? Okay, so I have 6.5 squared pi minus 60. And without a calculator, I got square centimeters, and that's all I can do, right? But we have a calculator, don't we? So 6.5 squared times pi minus 60. I get approximately 27 or 72.7. Anybody want to match that one? Make sure. So you are going to have compound figures, guys. Fun, right?
No.
Yes. Questions on this before I stop our video? Okay.